We start with the Magnuson-MOSS Warranty Act of 1975. It basically says you have freedom to choose where your car is worked on and what brands of parts, materials, and fluids are used. This applies to aftermarket parts, parts that improve performance, and remanufactured parts. Now, beyond repairs, you're also free to get your routine maintenance done anywhere, as long as it follows factory intervals and with substantially equivalent parts, materials, and fluids. Now, the gotchas. If the repair is done poorly, using lousy parts or incorrect fluids, you can be denied warranty service on that part of the vehicle and any other parts of the car that might be damaged downstream. The onus is on the factory and/or dealer to prove that your non-dealer repair caused an issue. The dealer can charge you diagnostic fees while they dig into your car to prove that your non-dealer repairs caused a problem. And when the factory is providing free service, like during a recall, they can direct which shop does that work.
Now, a quick reality check. If you show up at the dealer all of a sudden one day out of the clear blue asking for a pricey warranty repair and you've never been there for maintenance, be sure you're carrying with you a tidy, thick, meticulous folder of receipts and procedures, or they're going to deny you like Steve Jobs' daughter.
Also know that today, dealer service records are typically stored on networks that all the dealerships of that brand have access to. Next up is CPE coverage. This is customer-provided equipment. Things like running boards, custom tire wheel combos, trick suspension or exhausts, upgraded audio gear, even a custom paint job. All this can fall under CPE. Now, you likely have a base level of coverage for this kind of gear in your policy, perhaps $1,000 or so under comp and under collision, which, by the way, covers permanently installed equipment, not your smartphone claimed as a nav system because you use it that way once in a while in the car. Custom equipment that is dealer installed is probably covered under your normal limits, not CPE. You may want to add additional CPE coverage to have your add-ons fully covered. Most insurance companies are happy to sell that to you, but of course at an additional premium cost. Then there's the DMCA and your car. This is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. It goes back to 1998. It's a wide-ranging piece of legislation that isn't really about cars, but it does apply to vehicles in that they have electronics that contain software, and that is proprietary intellectual property of the car maker. A typical bone of contention would be when someone chips their car with new powertrain management firmware to get more power out of it. That may also increase emissions, of which said owner may avoid detection by flashing the car back to the factory setting temporarily when they go to get a smog test. Now, the latest move in this area came in November 2015 when the U.S. Copyright Office declared that it is legal under DMCA to modify the code in your car so long as it doesn't do so in a way that increases emissions. This is roughly analogous to earlier rulings that made it legal to jailbreak your phone so it could be used on other carriers than the one you bought it from. However, there could be a Magnuson-MOSS intersection here. If you mod your car and that causes damage, say sending too much power to the transmission, that could put you out of warranty even though it was legal under DMCA to make the changes in the first place. And don't take for granted that the dealer's diagnostic gear is going to be fooled if you flashed your car in a way that damaged it and then flashed it back, thinking you left no trace. Now, I've just given you a lot of ammo to defend your car's warranty, but here are some ways to end up out of pocket real fast. Some warranty killers. Buy a salvage title or totaled car. That includes one that has flood records. So before you buy used, title search 3 ways: a commercial VIN check site, the government's NMVTIS site, and the NICB title check site run by the insurance industry. Racing. Even vehicles that are shown tearing around a track in TV commercials are not covered if you do that. There are even apocryphal tales of dealers monitoring autocross club websites to record license plate numbers for future warranty denial. Tampering with the odometer, a huge no-no. If the factory or dealer can't be confident of the car's mileage, they have no way to know if you're in warranty or not, and all bets are off. Plus, you've just broken state law, so the dealer is going to feel pretty good about telling you to lump it and take it up with the DA if you're unhappy. And as we mentioned earlier, aftermarket parts, if they are shown by the factory or dealer to have screwed up some part of your car.
In the end, it comes down to a fairly simple set of rules. Take care of your car, document that you've done so, and don't let maintenance slide. Deferred maintenance tends to create a rat's nest of layered problems in your vehicle, which can make it harder for all parties to figure out who's on the hook to fix what, because it's not so easy to figure out where one problem ends and the next one begins.
More car tech demystified right now at cnetoncars.com. Click on Car Tech 101.